All right, guys. I don't know if you've seen or heard. I'm sure you have, but Conor went on a rampage today in Brooklyn. So apparently, as of yesterday, at least the press conference, at least what Dana said, Conor was not going to be coming to New York. But after that stuff that happened with Artem and Khabib in the hotel, and I'm sure Conor was coming anyway because Conor loves Khabib and they're boys, and so he always comes to his fights anyway. But so from those altercations, with all those videos are on my YouTube as well, but from those altercations, Conor showed up in Brooklyn. The videos are on my YouTube as well, but he went nuts. And so so apparently I heard an interview with Dana. What happened was the guys from the Mac Life, they were credentialed for the fight. They allowed Conor and his people in. From according to Dana, it was like 20 guys, and you can see the video. There were like 20 guys. The Mac Life guys let him in to where, like, I guess the bottom of the backstage where Conor and his, or I'm sorry, where Khabib and the other fighters were all, they're all making weight. I mean, I know they're doing the ceremonial weigh-ins pretty soon. I'm assuming they made weight already. I don't even know. I mean, but these guys are all either trying to make weight or about to make weight or just did make weight. So fighters are already irritable. But yeah, if you watch the videos that are on my YouTube, I have the full video. I gathered all the videos that there were to get. It's a good like 2 minutes long. Check that out. But yeah, I got video from inside the bus and from outside the bus, so you can see kind of both angles from inside and out. But basically what happened, yeah, these guys got let in by the Mac Life guys, and yeah, they just went nuts. Artem was with them. So some of the updates I have for you guys: Artem is off the card now. Dana's pissed. Dana's pissed about the whole thing. But Artem is off the card. He will not be. He will be no longer fighting. I guess Michael Chiesa got cut really bad, several cuts, so he will be off the card as well. Or well, who knows if he's off the card for sure. Who knows where he got cut and stuff like that. But I mean, there's no way. I see no way that he's able to be on the card. Especially if he's cut several times and had to go to the doctor. It sounds like he needed stitches. So yeah, so he'll probably be off the card. So that sucks for Pettis. That super sucks for Pettis and him. This card was really good with them on it. Rose Namajunas, I think she was on the bus, but she was super upset by the whole thing because yeah, there was like 20-30 guys like grabbing bike racks and trash cans and things like that. Conor ended up smashing the front of Khabib's bus. So she ended up, I guess, getting off the bus and just walked to the hotel. Dana's going to see her next. What else did Dana say? Oh, so the biggest news, like I was saying, like the cover of my video says, I guess the cops saw the security video. They saw the Mac Life guys let him in. There is a warrant right now for Conor's arrest in New York. His plane will not be allowed to leave. So I don't know how he plans on getting out. He's a pretty recognizable guy, so that's going to be pretty difficult for him. But yeah, he has a warrant out for his arrest right now. The police are looking for him. They're looking for all the guys involved. Like I said, Artem is off the card. It looks like Chiesa is going to be off the card. Rose is pissed off. In one of the videos you can hear I thought it was Joanna, but in one of my videos that I posted, you could hear Joanna kind of freaking out in the bus because she's like, oh, it's him, he's here. And you know, obviously then the throwing of stuff and the banging on the buses, you could hear Khabib's people being like, well, let's go, let me out, like they wanted to get at Conor and his crew. Dana White is super pissed off right now. Yeah, I saw an interview with Dana White, and he's very, very upset right now at Conor McGregor and on the whole thing. He calls it the most disgusting thing that's ever happened in the history of the UFC. he needs to check on all his fighters right now and see, make sure everyone's okay. The Chiesa thing is, that's really, really bad. That's just you're I mean, I don't know. These guys are fighters, man. They, you know, you shouldn't, you fight in the octagon. You shouldn't have to fight. You shouldn't have to be fighting just 30, 40 or 20, 30 guys, you know. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think about the whole thing? Like I said, both videos, all the videos are on. I got kind of Conor escaping. I got Conor. I got Conor. The whole setup as far as Conor. Like I said, video from inside the bus, video from outside the bus. It's very, very chaotic. It's a very, very chaotic scene for sure. But yeah, guys, talk to me. See what you guys think. Like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Like the video, bringing you guys all this stuff. I got a bunch of stuff from this week on there. Dude, what about when they ganged up on 15 people? That's true. Good point. Good point. Yeah, no, that wasn't cool. Was Khabib isn't as dumb as he is in the fight coming up. Yeah, well, they were all on the bus already, so you know, it's you know, I guess they were kind of stuck on the bus, and then look, the bus driver was letting them out. I've been to a few UFC events, and some of the kind of major cats I see usually kind of separating fighters, and kind of like you guys have seen them too on like the if they ever see if you ever see, you guys see all the weigh-ins and those things. You see some of like the guys kind of look like cops almost, but they were in the situation separating them and things like that. But yeah, like I said, Khabib was on the bus. Yeah, you're right, Art. He flew from Ireland just to kind of get it back for Artem. I don't know how many people Artem had on with him when Khabib rolled up on him. But yeah, you're right. It looked like Artem had a shitload more people, and that was looking pretty dangerous as well. So, so I mean, neither situation was called for really. But I think Khabib got in Artem's face because from what I've read and heard, I guess Artem was talking shit in Michael Chiesa got cut bad, Martin. Really bad. Supposedly he's it's a few cuts, and supposedly I believe he needed stitches. That's where he's at right now with the doctor getting stitches. But what was they saying? Oh yeah, so I guess Khabib said something in Russian about how, I don't know, something about, or no, I'm sorry, not Khabib. Artem said something in Russian about some shit about like calling Khabib a pussy or some shit like that. Actually, I think it's fake. They wanted to beat Khabib so bad. What was that? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to read your stuff, Art. They know. Oops. They know he's staying at the Marriott, and they could have attacked him in front of the Marriott. Yeah. I don't think it's a public stunt. I think they legit. I think they legit. They just don't like each other, to be honest. I think they legit just don't like each other, to be honest. So, and I think just Artem was. I mean, I think Conor was just pissed off with the whole thing that happened with Artem. That he's just not. I don't know. Just not feeling that. Yeah, Artem was talking shit about Khabib in Russian, and that's why Khabib ran up on him. Now I don't think Khabib should have slapped him. That wasn't cool. I mean, he is a smaller guy, but it's crazy stuff, man. I mean, Conor, Dana White actually even suggested that Conor might be on drugs, which that was kind of surprising. He said something about, he's like, yeah, I don't know if Conor's on drugs or what. Which that's very surprising. We've all seen some of the videos where he's like kind of sweating and partying and things like that. You know, I don't know, take from that what you will. But I don't know. It's definitely a crazy situation. Tell me what you guys think. A lot of people. Dana was saying supposedly that that a lot of, I guess the cop that came up to him, that saw the video of the Mac Life guys letting him in, and all that stuff. That the cop even said, like, man, I was a fan of this guy, and after that, you know, he wasn't. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but let's see. Trying to read your guys. Yeah, Khabib shouldn't have done that, but if Khabib Conor did to Artem, they would have been dead. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, obviously it wasn't good what Khabib did, for sure. But oh, he's in jail already, Rua? I didn't know that. I just saw the thing of Dana saying that the warrant was out for his arrest. So according to one of our subscribers here, his mates are telling me he's locked up. So Ryo, I don't know if I said your name right, brother, but yeah, I guess Conor is arrested already. So if that's true, wow, that's, I mean, I guess he's not making it to the fight tomorrow. It doesn't seem like Dana even wants his ass there anyway, because sorry about that. Yeah, guys, so that is the latest. All the chaos, like I said, is on my YouTube. All the videos, I got video from inside the bus, from outside the bus. He got caught soon after out of the building. Yeah, I mean, he's a hard guy. You can't. He's a popular guy, especially in New York. How you gonna try to, like, not? Oh, okay, nice, James. Or Rue, I'm sorry, your boy James. I hope your boy doesn't get. I mean, I don't know what your boy did, but if he's innocent, I hope he doesn't get arrested. If he is, I don't know. You know, best of luck to him. Nothing official about Chiesa, but from what I understand, from everything that's been said, he had multiple cuts. Supposedly he's in. How's it tell the lads roll? Yeah, apparently, brother. Apparently Chiesa was cut several times, according to what Dana said. So he's getting stitches right now. Artem is off the card, which, damn, it just, I mean, look at that. In one instance, 2 fights that I was very much looking forward to. One, I think, was headlining. Wasn't Artem and Caceres headlining? Was it the prelims or the Fight Pass? One of those. One of you guys help me out. Wasn't it the Fight Pass fights or something that Artem and Caceres was headlining? One of those. I'm pretty sure it was the Fight Pass prelims, but even then, I watched that stuff too. So, James might be stuck in the States. Yeah, probably. If anything, he probably came with Conor anyway, so it's not like they're gonna leave without him. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the UFC first too. Yeah, so you know, supposedly Chiesa's cut multiple times. He was the early, before the Fight Pass prelims, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying, Rua. Yeah, if they all came with Conor, they're on the PJ with him, so they're not going anywhere either. Everyone's staying, whether you're arrested or not. You're sticking around. But yeah, Anthony Pettis, that would have been a good fight for Pettis too, man. I mean, I don't know who would have won that fight really. I'm guessing Chiesa probably would have been favored in that fight, but just because. All right, sorry about that, guys. PJ's with, yeah, no, they're all taking the private jet. Tony Ferguson, I do feel bad for Tony in the sense that, I mean, all this hype could have been around his fight, you know what I mean? So whoever wins this fight could have been like, yo, you mess with me. No, it just would have been a good look, really. But yeah, guys, so that is the latest. That is what's going on. like I said, some of the viewers of this video said that I guess Conor is arrested already in New York, and like it looks like for sure Artem is off the card. Boys brought this themselves by surrounding Artem. I mean, you know, he's gonna get kicked out, believe me. Yeah. You know, you could say that. I mean, nothing. Yeah, like Artem did slap him or whatever. That's true. That's, I mean, you know, you kind of land on either side of it. The thing that, I don't know, I guess at that point it's things just escalate anyway, right? Like, so once that happened, even though it was just a slap, he did slap him. He did put his hands on him. You know, if you're just talking shit and you're separated by something, then, you know, that's one thing. But when you're so high profile and makes it massive to do, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's both were uncalled for. I think, you know, I do think, I mean, we're talking about fighters here, guys. We're not talking about guys who you know, they're not, I mean, most of us try to avoid fights. Or most people, rather, I'd say. Most people try to avoid fights, and these guys not only not avoid fights, they're, you know, they're fighters. This is what they do for a living. This is what they want to do for a living. I think Layla Ali said it best when she's like, you have to be crazy to do this. She's like, you have to be crazy to want to get punched in the face. So, I mean, these guys, so yeah, you talk shit about somebody, you know, you better be ready when you see this guy, because it's you guys are fighters. It's on site for some of these guys. So, you know, hopefully cooler heads prevail, obviously. All right, Ryle, thanks, man. Appreciate you watching, man. Appreciate it. Tell your fans out there to tell your friends out there to subscribe to the channel, man. Yeah, so I mean, it's just that's where we're at right now. Hopefully, I want to say hopefully Chiesa could fight, but honestly, if he has like multiple cuts and he has stitches, he's probably not going to, man. So I appreciate it, Abram. Yeah, brother. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole thing? Does it change? He should. Chiesa should sue Conor. I mean, Chiesa will probably settle for a match with Conor, but as far as I mean, I would think the UFC would probably do the right thing and still give Chiesa a paycheck, probably him and Pettis, because it's neither one of their faults that this happened. But then again, you got to think like win bonuses. I mean, some of these guys don't make a whole lot of money, man. So, you know, if they're 30,000 guaranteed, 30,000 in bonuses or something like that, that's 60K that Chiesa might have lost on, or Anthony Pettis even. So, and that's one of the lower ends. I'm saying 30K. Like you know, I mean, it could be, I don't know, they could be 35, 40. Plus the win bonuses, things like that. Plus fight of the night bonuses. They could have had fight of the night. They could have had, you know, submission of the night, knockout of the night, whatever it is. I mean, these bonuses add up, and now you have no chance of making any money at all. Yeah, he's probably gonna pay big for sure. For the fights that won't happen just because the incident. Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Let's see. Always gonna. You know what? I mean, honestly, commissions could get into this too. Like, I could see the New York State Athletic Commission being like, you can't act like that. You're a professional. So, I'm sure I'll make the fine back. Yeah, no, you're probably right. But the problem is, it's just, I mean, yeah, it creates a bigger profile for him and everything like that, but, you know, yeah, you're messing with people's careers, man. I mean, like, the co-main event could have been missed up too. There were girls in these buses. Like, yeah, they're fighters and everything, but you're talking about 115-pound girls, literally probably weighing 150 pounds because they're on the way to the weigh-in or they're trying to make weight. So you're talking about, like, you know, with 30 dudes like attacking your bus. That's crazy, man. I agree with you, Brian. Chiesa did need this fight. Do I think Conor will fight Khabib in the near future? I mean, if Khabib wins tomorrow, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a huge buildup right now. That's why I definitely feel sorry for Tony Ferguson, because had he beaten Khabib, he would have been the guy. Chiesa was cut bad, man. Supposedly several cuts, Dana said, and he's getting stitches now. I don't know what the latest is. I've been on this video for about 20 minutes, so it could be official that he's out already. I don't know. So yeah, that's the latest, guys. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Always bringing you guys up-to-date stuff, reaction videos, so we could all talk crap if you want, because I don't care about that. They haven't said anything? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Hey, no, appreciate you, Rudify. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching, man. He was cut on the cheek. Oh, on one of the videos he was cut on the cheek and above the eyebrow. Is that, can you send that to me, Brian, or send me a link to that in the comments or something? Because I posted a bunch of videos that I saw, but I didn't see it actually happen. So if you can, Brian, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so put it in the comments, a link, even if it's on a Instagram link or something like that, let me know. Let me check that out, because I want to see that. This way I could slow-mo it for you guys, and this way you guys can take a look at it and see when it actually happened too. It's going to be Khabib and Conor versus... I don't see Conor going to Russia after this, for sure, because you figure, just kind of one of the other guys said in the comments, they feel this is kind of... Obviously, this is retaliation for what happened with Artem and everything. But, I mean, if you're talking about Conor going to Russia, not to say he's not afraid of Russia or anything like that, but you know, there was a reason why Floyd didn't go to Ireland and he just went to England, because he knew if he went to Ireland, people know where he's at, know his hotel, know his cars, and at this point, you know how fans period get, let alone fight fans. So I doubt very much that Conor's gonna go to Russia to fight Khabib. I don't think he's scared of it, but I don't think the UFC wants that headache. So that's where we're at. If you guys hear any updates, let me know. Give Conor ultimate lip service and mix white blush. Why is Rose pissed? Rose was pissed because I guess she was on one of the buses that all that was happening to. So I don't know if she was on the one where the bus actually, the window got broken, but I think she's just, yeah, she's mad. It's you know, she 30 dudes outside your bus trying to get on your bus. You know, you'd probably be upset too. And Rose is a fighter too. She's not, you know, she's not just this timid woman. She's a fighter, and when you got 20-30 dudes, that's not, you know, a fair fight. Obviously they're not trying to attack her, of course, but when you're throwing bike racks and you're throwing trash cans at a bus, you don't really give a shit who you're attacking, you know what I mean, who you end up hitting. So I think that's why Rose was pissed. What does a Conor deserve to get arrested? Yeah. You said he's probably on coke. Dana suggested that too. He suggested that maybe Conor was on drugs or something. Report out that Dana is pissed, saying Conor is in jail. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about finished, but he's for sure in jail. I don't know if it's an act. I mean, when you're throwing trash cans at buses and shattering stuff, you know, it gets pretty real at that point. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know how you, or what you have to do to not be acting when you're doing that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see where Conor ends up. At this point, you know, if Conor ends up having to pay fines and all that stuff, who knows if he even fights this year again? I mean, I could see the Nevada State Athletic Commission coming down on a hard suspension on this, because that's just ridiculous. It was a mob, you know what I mean? It's a mob of like 20-30 people. So it's a crazy situation. If they opened that bus door, he wouldn't have done I don't know, man. If you would have saw the I mean, check out the video on my YouTube, but I mean, it wouldn't have mattered at that point if he would have done anything, because if you open that bus door and Khabib and his people are in there, it's on. You could hear some of the guys like, hey, it's good, it's on, let's go, let's do it. ZB, supposedly some of the comments already on this chat say that he's arrested already. Why would the commission be involved? He has no the cops to deal with it. Well, I mean, I guess I guess just because you're interfering with an athletic event, so I can see where New York is, and then you gotta remember, guys, like MMA just got to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not like Nevada where it's like, oh, it's been here forever. You know, these guys, you know, we can handle like issues like these with guys, you know, with these MMA guys and things like that. Like, MMA just was okay in New York. So no, I'm just saying Nevada has had MMA for a long time. So I could see where the Nevada State Athletic Commission might be a little more lenient towards something like this. But New York, I mean, New York's been legal, and I mean, MMA has been legal in New York for like a year, maybe. So, you know, I can see where the commission in New York, I don't know, maybe they can't do anything because you're right, he wasn't like involved in an athletic competition or anything and done all this, but it's just a super bad look. I could see where, I mean, like, you know, I'm saying they barely allowed MMA, so I could see where if Conor goes to reapply for his license, I don't know how long licenses work, but they could be like, no, like, we've seen the way you act, the way your people act, the element you bring, we don't want you guys here. So who knows if Conor ever fights in New York again. I mean, obviously through time cooler heads prevail and all that, but I don't know, he created a big mess for himself, especially when you show up with like you know, 20 dudes. That's you weren't exactly trying to, you know, have a friendly conversation. You wanted a confrontation, and they got it. So but yeah, guys, so just kind of final update before I end this video. Chiesa's cut really bad, getting stitches, probably gonna be off the card. Artem's off the card for sure, and Dana's super pissed at him, which Artem needs to kind of be careful, because Artem's very win-lose in his career. So, you know, I mean, yeah, he's fun to watch and everything, but you know, I mean, you know how the UFC is. You lose enough, and goodbye. So, you know, we'll see what ends up happening with Artem and his contract and all that stuff, because he was with Conor, and Dana was pissed about that. The Mac Life guys let Conor McGregor in and his whole crew. Like I said, Chiesa's hurt. Rose is pissed off just because I think she was on the bus that all that stuff was happening. So two fights are off the card tomorrow, and yeah, Artem's really off the card, Madison. Dana saw him in the video and was just like, "That's it. You're not fighting." He's probably going to end up having a warrant against his for his arrest as well, because here, let me take care of this thing right here, actually. Yeah, so yeah, Artem's definitely off the card. Dana was pissed that he saw him in the videos and all that stuff. He might even, like I said, have a warrant out for his arrest too, once all the videos are gathered and they see if he did anything. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Hopefully no one else was hurt. Like I said, if you guys find the video of Chiesa getting cut, let me know. Put it in my comments and I will check that out. Subscribe please to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, no, it's not good, Madison, for sure. It's very, very, very bad. There's going to be fines, even if the UFC just fines him. I don't know. Well, we'll see. 2 fights. Well, officially, I guess Chiesa isn't officially off yet. From what I understand, he was cut on the cheek. He had several cuts and that needed stitches. So I highly doubt that a day later the commission's going to allow him to fight. New York's pretty strict. I appreciate it, ZB. Subscribe to the channel, brother. Subscribe to the channel, guys. All of you guys, I appreciate it. Like the video and all that. But yeah, so Chiesa's more than likely off the card, and obviously Pettis wasn't there, but you know, these guys have just lost a whole lot of money. So from what I understand, it was on the head, and like I think on the top of the head, it sounded like what Dana said. He didn't say for sure, and then someone else said on the cheek. Yeah, rude if I said on the cheek. So Hey, thank you, Big J. Appreciate it. Rootify, appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. So yeah, we'll see where we end up tomorrow. Try to keep you guys updated. Like I said, all the video from inside the bus, video from outside the bus, Conor escaping, all that stuff's on the YouTube now. Check that out. I even have like Artem and Khabib, their altercations, both of them. Have both of those, 2 separate videos there as well. And there's actually a video where, well, it's more just like a tweet, but I put like a video of Khabib when he first heard Tony was out, and kind of told Tony to watch his mouth. So, but that's all like Instagram and Twitter and things like that. So check all that stuff out. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for those who subscribed. Appreciate you guys, and try to keep you guys up to date as much as I can. Thanks, guys. See you next time.